Well, Max, thanks for talking to us here on Blues TV. A new contract, 4 years further at the club. An easy decision for you to commit?
Yeah, so it came quite lately in the market and the 4 years, but we've been talking for a few months now. So I'm really pleased that it's officially now. So yeah, like I said, it's not like just a 1 week talk and hope you make your mind. So I've been talking with the club for the last few months. And so I agree that I'm pleased that we agree everything and to commit to this club. When I first signed to Birmingham, I knew it was a big club. So the first step for me was to make a name for myself here, and because people didn't really know me when I first arrived in Birmingham. And then I wanted to commit a bit longer. So I'm very pleased.
You've obviously enjoyed it here so far, settled on and off the pitch?
Yeah. My partner, everyone is happy here, so I didn't see why I would like to move. Obviously, maybe one day I would go back to France, but it wasn't a priority at the moment. The stability was key for me. So as long as we could agree everything, I was really happy to stay here. It was my first choice was really to stay here. Then if we couldn't find a solution, then obviously I would have found something else. But I'm really glad that my first choice has been respected, and I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. And Lucas Djukovic, Harley Dean, Connell Truman, they've also signed new contracts in recent days. That's a positive for the club, getting a core group to go with the established players, and then maybe some incomings as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think when you're a new player and you come to a dressing room, I think because you're a new player, you just need to follow the group, and so it's what we try to install. When you arrive to a club, if it's going a bit everywhere and you don't really who to follow, everything, it's a bit everyone is doing his own bits, and it's not really the right move, I think. So that's why really pleased with Juki, Harley and Connor and few others. We are really we want to stay here a bit longer and do something with this club. So that's the dressing room is the main thing, because we are all in the same boat. But obviously the dressing room is the main thing. If the dressing room is not strong, then in the pitch you will see it. During the season we will have some tough time, and if we all stay together, it will be much easier to go through. So it's what we want to do.
You mentioned the dressing room there. Obviously, we're looking to be playing a different way. There's been certain changes this summer. How have the players responded and adapted since pre-season?
Yes, obviously it was a bit strange maybe at the beginning, a lot of changes and everything. But in football, a lot of time it happens. So you just need to get on with it, and it's what we try to do. So the first few days, few weeks was a bit didn't know really what we're gonna do, but now I think it's a lot more clear. Especially the week before Brentford, we had a lot of meeting, and everything was really clear for this game, but also for the season. But Pep really make sure that we take game after game, and he have a game plan for each game. And for Brentford, it was really exactly we knew exactly what we're gonna do, and so we need to adapt, and I'm sure we can do well.
You mentioned Pep there, the head coach. How would you describe him as a coach? What does he do, and what does he bring? How does he work?
So it's obviously the board of Birmingham wanted to change the way how we play. So he also adapt himself to that. So we changed the formation, which was a big step forward. To play with three at the back, it gives us a bit more security and a bit more confidence maybe to the team. Then we don't want to get away too much from last year, because we we did a good season as well. So it's not like okay, we try to really play from the back like crazy. So we want to be really strong, like we've been against Brentford, and like it's a bit of our identity. But also we want to keep a bit more the ball on the opposite side. I would say like when you cross the halfway line, then maybe sometime we could have taken a bit more time, a bit more passes to get an attack. A lot of time it was maybe a bit too direct, and that's I think it's the main thing you want to change. You want to be we want to be direct, but not maybe as many times as we used to be.
And it's interesting, the first game was against Brentford. You came from Brentford. They've been playing that way for a number of years, so I guess it does take time, doesn't it? You can't quickly change overnight.
Yeah, no, obviously. Brentford, it's when I was there the first time, I remember the first meeting when I arrived, they say, oh, we want to play. So before to sign your players, they already say we play like that. So you come to the club, you already know what was the identity of the club. But now we see on Saturday, even if we need to not forget that we've been a bit lucky. But in football you need to be strong, and especially in Championship, if you're really strong defensively, then you can build some attack, and you always have some chances. So to keep the clean sheet on Saturday was really good.
Mm-hmm. And personally, how does your role differ from a traditional right back to a right side midfield stroke wing back? What are the differences that you've had to bring to your game?
So it's a lot more, I would say, a lot more run. It's physically ask again a lot more, because you also want to attack. A game like Saturday, it doesn't change so much because we didn't have the ball so much, so it's a lot of the work is really defensive, so it didn't change so much. But during the season, obviously we will have the ball a lot more, and I will be able to go forward a lot more. So in a game like Saturday, I wouldn't say that it's a big change, but during the season we will see obviously more and more attacking from the wing back, and a lot more run forward, and trying to bring a lot more difficult situation on the opposite side.
And just going back to the coaching, it seems obvious from what we've seen with Pep Clotet and Paco Herrera, they're very meticulous in what they're asking you to do, and very hands-on on the training field with the coaching.
Yeah. Like I said, the week before Brentford was really a crucial week, I would say, because everything was really clear. Before that, it was clear, but maybe not as much. Like the games against Brighton, we saw that we were a bit between everything. Didn't really know where to chase. So it was good as well. The games against Brentford, against Brighton, because like everyone it was a reminder. It will be really tough. So against Brentford, the game plan, I would say, was really was very, very good, and it's not a surprise that we get the result. And because the professional level like that, if you have one or two question mark, you don't really know, no one really know, then you get punished. So if you get the result, it's because the work amount have been well. So it was really meticulous.
And it's quite exciting that the club are bringing in players like Dan Crowley, Ivan Sunjic, Jake Clark-Salter, and there's maybe more to come as well. Do you think that they can add a lot as the season goes on?
Yeah. We saw a lot of Dan because he's been here earlier this season. So I would say that Dan they definitely he keep the ball really well, and we already seen his quality. We don't know much about Ivan yet, and also all the other. So we will see during the season, but I'm sure they will bring. And like I said, we have a core of player, and everyone follows this direction. We follow. The boat is going in one way, and everyone is following this. So this is the main thing. But every new player anyway have a really good mentality, and that's also an important thing. And I'm sure they will adapt really well.
Do you think Birmingham City have had to change, if we want to get out of this division? Going to have to change a little bit away from that 4-4-2 structure? You've got to have something else maybe at the going forward at the top end of the pitch?
The structure, I wouldn't say that it's the structure who will change everything, because we've seen some team in 4-4-2 and Cardiff last year get promoted like that, and it didn't change much. But definitely, I would say with the ball, a bit more confidence with the ball. That's 100%, because you can't just with a bit of luck sometime of Shea Adams last season really like pulling everything. Like you can't. You need to have a bit more confidence in your game. Sometime when you win 1 or 2-0, like maybe control a little bit more the game. Not everything with the energy. A lot of time. Sometime last year it was a lot of game that we won was a lot of energy, asking a lot of energy, and so 100% you need to keep a little bit more the ball. That's for sure. But then the structure doesn't change the way if you get promoted or not.
And what do you think about the league this season? It seems it could be very, very tight, and there's no real outstanding side that could run away with it this year, maybe.
Yeah, the championship anyway, it's really strange, and you can never predict. You see this weekend Fulham, everyone was talking about Fulham, how amazing they are and everything, and they lost 1-0 against Barnsley. So when you have big club like that, you're always expecting them at the end of the season being very good. So I think, like I said, first of all, you need a dressing room who's really strong together. That's the main point. And then during the season, because during the season you have so much tough moment, and if you go through without losing so much point, then it's where you can really expect something. So we have nothing to lose. We know the championship now. We know what it's gonna be. So we can let's take, like Pep said, let's take game after game, and then we will see after Christmas how we were. Or it's a bit early now to say we will be this position. But we have nothing to fear. We are a strong team, and I hope the best for Birmingham.
And that leads me on really. What are the ambitions for the team, or is it literally try to bed in this new system, this new way of playing, new signings, and see how far it takes?
Yeah. I think it's need to take game by game, like fight for each point, and then we can see what's going to be. We see that the club is really ambitious, trying to bring some players. So it's not we didn't sell Shea and then didn't bring anyone in. We tried to bring some good players as well. So the ambition of the club is really there, and that's why also I wanted to commit more with Birmingham, because I can see that the club want to get promoted and everything. So that's the aim in the future. Then I can't say today, or it will be it's always the objective. It's always to get promoted and to finish top. But I think at the moment, with the last few seasons we had, winning game after game, and see how far it can bring us.